Because nobody even know you got somebody.
Yeah.
So they definitely live double lives. Let's give Hannah Montana.
Hey y'all, welcome back to On Assignment for Alignment with Aya Naima. I am Aya Naima and I have the most beautiful guest in Charlotte, okay? The Chyna Simone. It's my friend, and today we're just going to be talking about singlehood. You know, we're going to get a little serious, but we also going to play a little bit.
Okay.
And we're going to have some fun.
It's just to be a vibe.
Yeah, because that's what we do. This is my sis, y'all. This is my sis. I'm super excited. So, let's just hop right into it. Like, let's just tell them like how we became friends and stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's crazy. We both are from Charlotte, right? You from Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both from Charlotte, but we didn't really know each other like here.
We didn't.
And then I went to Winston. She went to Winston.
Yes.
We kind of talked there. But after I left is
that's when we started. It's crazy because
it's-
after you left, that's when we started talking.
Exactly. Let me take a little sip.
Period.
But yeah. So what's like after that for you? Like, how do you remember us kind of like becoming friends?
I know we would interact here and there, but then after Chris passed away, that's when we really like.
That's when we
started
established.
Yes.
Like, it's my sis.
I'm like, okay, yeah. My sis always sending words of encouragement, always just a vibe, like positive. All the time.
I agree, 1000%. And
Okay.
then like, you know, I just feel like during that time, it just my heart just was hurting for you. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, let me just send her some words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know if it was me, I would want to hear that. Not to say like we're the same person, but sometimes I feel like when grief happens, words do help.
They really do.
Words do help. It meant like even in the moment of it, in the thick of it, just hearing like, okay, like I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like the words definitely help, and that didn't really dawn on me up until last year when like I lost a lot of family members. But yeah, so if you want to share, we talked about this y'all already, so I'm not like putting her on the spot or nothing. But if you want to share, like walk us through your relationship with Chris.
Okay.
Take your time, sister.
Where do I start? So I met Chris like I want to say 9th or 10th grade. He went to West Mac, I went to West Charlotte. So we had like mutual friends, and we really was just friends in high school. Like I used to hold out, go over his house and spend the night.
What? Not y'all started off as close friends.
My people ain't know though.
Oh my gosh.
I definitely used to go over there, and like his mom was always cool about it. Like, and we just used to vibe out in high school, and then we went to college. We went to 2 different colleges, so we kind of like went our separate ways, lived life a little bit, and then it came back full circle. Like we started off as friends again. We would go out to eat all the time. I would tell my family like, "This is my friend."
Yeah.
They like, "No, I think
girl,
that's
your man, honey."
And I'm like,
"You're not fooling us.
That's my friend." And it just all happened like a fairy tale, like for real. I'm like, wow, like
oh my
this
gosh,
is real.
Really?
Yeah. And then when I went back to school, I was only an hour away, so we tore that highway up,
for
like
real?
Up and down.
Zip, zip, zip.
Okay. Like, where you at? You coming?
So walk us through like what's the fairy tale? Because I always tell people, I'm like, when I experience love, like when I finally get to be in love, I want it to be a fairy tale. And but how I describe a fairy tale is like, you're just my person that
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
you're my person,
that's important.
and regardless of what we go through, I'm gonna choose you. You know what I mean? So like, what's your version of like a fairy tale, girl? Like, what's Tia, Tamara?
My version of our fairy tale was like, he just took his time. Like, he really took his time. Like, we were really friends for a while. Like, we could spend the night with each other, nothing, like, no weird energy, no pressure, no nothing. Like, and I can remember, like, our first kiss. Like, I can remember everything. And he was just very patient. Like, he always made sure, like, I'm okay with everything before anything is ever done.
Really?
He always was a gentleman. Like, he put me first, like,
really?
Literally. Literally.
Yeah.
And he just, I don't know, like, the way I felt about everything, like, mattered to him.
I love that. Yes. I'm so grateful that you got to experience that, because I don't want to be negative, but a lot of people won't get to. You know what I mean?
And that's what people tell me all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so-and-so years old. Like, I've never even experienced something like that. And I'm just like, wow. Like,
yeah. You feel grateful,
that's
don't
crazy.
you?
Yeah.
Feel grateful that you got to experience
yes.
that. Ah! Oh, my gosh. I love that for you. Because it's like our generation just does not move like that at all, you know. And I don't want to say our generation. I don't want to be like one of those girls like, I hate this generation, because I don't. I love the girls. Like, I love us. But it's just different.
Yeah, it's
you
very
know?
different.
It's very different, and they make it hard for lover girls.
Yeah, they make it real hard, because now we gotta
Exactly, you gotta be tough.
I hate that. Like,
don't nobody want to do
literally.
all of that. Like, come on now. Like, let me
hate
just
it.
be. You know what I'm
hate
saying? But honestly, like, I was just telling somebody this yesterday. I was like, I actually really am starting to learn how to enjoy having my guard up. You know, because like everybody don't have to know that side of you.
Okay.
You know, I'm actually starting to enjoy it, because I feel like a long time ago I used to just bleed on people as far as like my feelings and my heart, wearing my heart on my sleeve. Shit is not cute. Girl, really back in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'm starting to enjoy it. I'm just like,
yeah.
let's Tia, Tamara.
Because you gotta work.
Exactly.
You gotta work.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta put in the work.
We always talk about that.
Okay.
We do always talk about that.
Like,
So like,
that's where I'm at now too.
for real?
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta put in the work.
Yeah. So
And if not,
you used to be like, were you ever, even like, you know, before Chris, or, you know, after, were you ever like, your heart just bled out, like word on your sleeve at all?
Yeah, I would say like probably like 7-8 months after Chris passed. Like,
Yeah.
I was just, I
But
don't
that's
know.
fair,
I feel
though.
like I was very like in my feelings, like,
Of course.
and like that was when I really kind of started like getting back out, like, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe, you know, another person is out there for me, because I don't know. Like, I don't know if people believe in like multiple soulmates. I don't know. Like, I think I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
You got to give yourself
different.
grace though, friend. Like, you know,
Yes.
like at the end of the day, when Chris passed, you were still young. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's okay.
Yes.
You know, it's okay.
Yes.
To figure it out, like, you know, as you go. Everything don't have to be super serious, because that's one thing I'm learning. Like, everybody that you come into contact with on a romantic level is not meant to stay there. So, you know, you can move the girls over. Like,
Okay.
hey, scoot over, because I'm liking this one a little bit
Okay.
this week.
Okay, listen.
I'm liking this one a little bit more this week. You know,
because that's how you really learn what you like, what you don't like. Like, I think I'm getting real close, you know, to. There's no perfect one, but I'm getting close to like finding something that I know I want. Like, I know exactly what I'm looking for,
I feel the
and
same way.
that's it. If you're not that, then we can have a little fun, but
Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
Because don't get carried away.
Okay.
Because
Don't,
you give people an
Tread
inch,
lightly.
they gonna
Okay.
take them out.
Okay.
For real, let them skate. They get the ice skating.
Okay.
Like,
And this ain't that.
And the crazy thing about it is that it never was that.
It never will be.
So I feel like I'm the same way. Like, I'm getting to a space where like I'm learning what is good for me too. Because that's important. Like, talk about that. Like, what do you feel like, without sharing too much, because you know the feds watching.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What do you feel like is good for you? Like, you know, just an outline.
Like, as far as like what I look for.
Like, what's compatible to who you are and where you're headed in life in a romantic partner?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I would say like somebody that's like goal driven, like God fearing, for sure. Cause baby, the faith that I got, even after all that, listen, I need that. Somebody that like pay attention to details. Like, it's the details that matter. Like, I ain't looking for no perfect individual or nothing like that, but just somebody that pay attention. Like, we can work towards something if you pay attention. Okay, we can bring each other up.
We can work towards something if you pay attention. Recently, one of my friends, like, me and them used to talk like a long time ago. Yeah. And we just got to talking again, and they were just kind of like reading me down, but like not in a I know you type of way, more so just like I see you type of way.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like caught me off guard. I'm like, wow, now I can add this to the list of the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? Because you really I need you to see me.
Okay.
Because as a person that has always felt like people have never really like seen the fullness of who I am, I just want to say I'm very much in my element right now. Okay. Can't wait to move back.
Okay. Look.
But back on topic, that's important for me. Like, you have to really see my soul. Exactly. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I got to fake around you. Because that'll piss me off and I'm just going to move to the left because it's uncomfortable for me. You know? And not uncomfortable in a way that's like it's going to make me grow. And uncomfortable in a way it's going to make me shrink. And that'll piss me off.
And the right person, like, y'all, the souls really, like, speak to each other in a way, like, not verbally, like, they just kind of talk to each other.
I agree.
And so everything kind of just go naturally. Like,
I agree with that. So, like, even, like, with this day and age, like, what would you say your percentage of, girl, I don't know I know what I'm trying to ask, but I wish I could say it how I'm thinking it. When you're going with the flow, right? I feel like it's 0%, but what's your percentage of like in your dating pool, like your dating experience? What percentage of like has it gone like over well, like naturally with people?
Honestly, I don't like people, so it's probably like a good 25%.
Really?
Maybe.
I was actually expecting a lot lower.
And I would say a lot lower, but I mean, I've met some very good people. Like, it's people from my past that I'm still cool with. You know, they're good individuals. They just weren't
for you.
For me. You know, it's okay to have somebody like, you know, we went through what we went through. You're still a good person. I still respect you. I still love you, but you're just not for me.
For me, exactly. Yeah. And I want you to be the best for somebody else.
Exactly.
Because I don't want you to stand in the way of me.
Okay.
So I'm not going to stand in the way of you and yours. So go ahead and do what you got to do.
And I love you enough to move to the side. I'm going to go
go
on my own lane, okay?
Okay. No, for real. I feel the same way. And I feel like I've had experiences in relationships where people wouldn't let me go, you know? They just wouldn't let me go. It's like they wanted to hold on to the girl. I understand I'm that girl, but let me go.
Let me go. If you love me, let me go.
Please, because you hurting me, and you about to piss me off.
Back from my real calling, my real person.
Okay, you being selfish.
You being real selfish.
Ooh,
God don't like ugly
at all. You're not going to be blessed that way.
You keep holding on.
Okay. You might be missing your blessing, the person that's really for you. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously it's something about me where you can't really accept the whole thing of the whole portion of who the fuck I am, and like that's fine. I'm okay with that, but let me go,
please.
And I feel like I'm getting stronger at it though. I'm getting stronger at being like, you know what, this not for me.
Yeah, it's not serving me.
Exactly. I'm getting stronger at it, but I'm like not all the way there. Like I don't like the fake pump fake for people. Like I'm this ultimate like person with all these boundaries, because I'm still learning.
Girl, same.
I'm still learning.
Same. It's hit or miss. Like we just gonna. You can't be scared to fail. Even in love.
You can't be scared to fail, friend.
Like,
you don't be scared.
I be scared a little bit, but
do you for real? What scares you the most?
What scares me the most would be just people's intentions. Like you just really never know.
You don't.
Like you never know. Even. Like somebody could wake up tomorrow and just be a whole different person. That's scary. Like that's scary.
Scaring me, friend.
But it's also beautiful because like you could wake up the next morning and this could be somebody that you spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah,
so it's like,
exactly.
You just gotta take
no
the risk,
no reward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. No, I agree. I think what scares me the most is actually, to be honest, I don't think anything really scared me anymore. Yes, I feel like I've finally gotten to a place where like I don't give a fuck. Like it's not that I don't care. It's just more so like life is just full of ebbs and flows. Exactly. So you just gotta go with it.
Supposed to go.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay if like you leave me. Now, what I'm not okay with is you wasting my fucking time and we spending years and shit together, because that'll piss me off. And you like living a double life type of thing. That'll piss me off.
What? You know, that's real common.
Listen, I heard the men is out here living double lives, Chyna.
What?
Are they? What's Tia, Tamara?
Are they?
What's Tia? Because you know I'm moving back, so I got to know what the
Ooh,
Tia is.
Girl.
It's okay, because I'm going to be sending them to you. It's like, who this girl? What's the Tia?
Baby, trust me, I know.
Okay, who is this girl?
Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in this generation, like, everybody's so stuck on, there's this notion, like, private life, you know? So it's like, a lot of people don't know what somebody got going on, because not even saying they got to post they person, but like a lot of people don't make it known that they got a person. So it's like somebody else coming on to you and you ain't stopping it, because nobody even know you got somebody.
Yeah.
So they definitely live double lives. Let's give me a Hannah Montana.
Y'all think living double lives, friend? I'm scared
One thing
now.
they always got is the audacity.
Oh my gosh. But you want to know something? One thing about me, I'm real good at, like, once I peep it, you're good, babe.
Okay.
You're good. We don't even gotta.
And one thing
We're
about
good.
it, it's gonna always come
It's gonna
out.
always come, especially when you're walking with God, baby.
Okay.
It's gonna always. God gonna be like, girl, be for real.
Be for real.
Be so you can be
Let me show you
anything.
something real quick. Let me show you something.
For real,
'Cause
like,
you tripping.
you could be anything in the world, but I really need you to be for real in
Like,
this
be
moment.
for
Like, you
real.
knew what the tea was, but
Okay.
like in my dating life, what I really want to do, I love how this conversation flowing. What I really want to do is like go on dates, just be like one
look pretty,
design.
like
Yes,
passenger princess, like that's the vibe.
it is. So how you feel about this? Like when you go on a date with a man, I'm bisexual, so like this really only applies to men, because women, like, we just pretty, like we beautiful, you know.
Right.
So like it'll be a vibe. When you go on a date with a man and you looking good, you be like, you really don't even deserve to be with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are you
Who
to
are
say that
you?
you get to be with me? You know what I'm saying?
Baby, are you worthy? Like
Of being with the queen.
of all
Okay.
all of it.
Okay. Okay. Like, how you feel about that? Like, do you ever have feelings like, we're gonna have to see if you can take me out on a date?
I ain't gonna lie, like I be kind of like, it's hard to link me. Like
I
ain't
that.
gonna lie. It's hard to link me, and that's only because like I don't know, I be getting set up vibes. Like not saying set up vibes, but like I be a little nervous.
Paranoid.
Yeah, like I don't know, you might not. I done dealt with some craziness, so I be kind of skeptical. Yeah, so it's like if somebody like really want to pursue me, like they gon' keep trying. Like, I need to see the effort.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, you can take me on a date, because the ones that kind of like give up after that first try, you wasn't worthy of it anyway. So,
Exactly.
nah.
Okay, I'm learning from you.
Let me weed you out the bunch.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I feel like when I was younger, I used to just be in everybody's face, and it was more so like I was very much a city girl in my younger years, but in a very classy way.
Right.
Like
always.
Always. Area codes, baby.
Okay.
Area codes.
Okay.
Because I just was so afraid of just being like known as that girl. But I definitely used to give people my time and my attention, you know. I didn't really value my time, and now I'm like very picky, very choosy. Like, do these values line up with mine? Do you have morals that align with mine? You know,
I need this to serve some
exactly.
kind of purpose.
I needed to serve some kind of purpose before you can even take me out on a date.
Okay.
Exactly.
Why you even here? I need some purpose. From
everything.
1 second, like
from the first time you from the first time you even ask me.
Okay.
First time you even hop in them DMs. Let me know.
Let me know. Just let me know.
Just let me know. Just let me know.
Like,
period.
For real.
No, that's really how I feel too. Like, I just feel like it's just a lost art. Like the girls are just, and I'm not talking about women. I mean like the girls, like these niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girls, like, cause they're sassy. They're sassy. Like, girl, I had this one dude. Like, he was blocking me. Like, he had blocked me because I had told him I was like, I'm just not feeling it. And he had blocked me. I was like, oh, you is sassy.
Sassy.
But you know what's crazy? He was. I feel like you was too good to be true anyway.
You know what's so crazy? I hate hearing that.
I hate hearing that too, and I'm just like,
that means you're not worthy of me. Because
exactly.
Why do you think I'm too good to be true?
Yeah.
I'm just that good.
I'm just that girl.
Like,
and it's either you can measure up or you can't.
Okay, and that's it.
But I will say I am a little bipolar. I'm getting over that though. I am, and to be honest, I really don't even think it's that I'm bipolar. It's more so like I be seeing between the lines with shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then I block somebody and I second guess like, was I tripping?
Yeah.
You know? But I'm moving out of that because
Yeah.
I really could just vet you in the first place.
And
I could just vet you.
I feel like my issue is I be ghosting people.
Me too. I just ghosted this girl because I feel like she was on game. One thing about me is that I know that I'm very sensitive. I'm very fragile.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have tough skin. I'm not about to act like I do. You're not about to play with me.
Okay.
So the first moment I see that you play with me,
you
don't even have a second chance to play with the fucking queen.
You out of there. Detachment is on 100.
Honey.
Like,
And it been on 1,000 though. Like I always was that girl with the detachment thing, but I'm more knowledgeable of people and of myself, you know?
And getting them out of there quicker. Like, it's all about just go ahead. You
Period.
got to go.
You got to go.
You can't. I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here.
You
Like,
got to go home.
You got to go.
You got to go.
You got to take that somewhere else.
Okay, with the next girlie, because
Okay.
this girlie is not for the games.
Nah.
And it was another thing I was gonna say. I just lost my train of thought, Chyna. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, friend.
No, you
But
good.
yeah, like I'm over that, and now I'm just in a space where it's just like I'm gonna let God handle it.
Okay, because one thing about it,
I'm
it might
gonna
not
let
look
God-
like it's gonna work out right in that moment, but it always does.
It always does.
And I had to learn that. Like, I don't need stress no more. 'Cause it's gonna work.
Yeah, I feel like God got my back through it. Whatever
Through it all.
decision I ever
Through
made,
it all.
God got me. I'm good.
Literally.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And people just don't understand that. Like when you walking with God, you're good.
You're good. You're great.
You're more than good.
Like, you don't have to worry about anything.
You talk about a God that can move mountains.
Okay.
You as a human being, that's a mountain that's in place.
Okay.
He can move it.
Out your
Imagine
way.
what he could do for you.
Okay.
Act like you got some sense.
Please.
You know what I mean?
Please.
And move accordingly and act like you're that girl. Act like you are the queen. Because you are.
Cause you are.
Because you are.
It's not even an act.
You are. It's not even an act. It's just that's who you walking in because that's who God said
That's
you are.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're individuals for a reason.
Period. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about sitting with ourselves. So walk us through like your journey of sitting with yourself, like where it started, where it headed, and like where are you now with like sitting with yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I feel like I got to a point where, like, I feel like I was overextending myself. Like, I was allowing too many people access to me. And so it got to a point, like, I've always been a people person, you know, a friendly person. That's how I was raised to be.
Yeah.
So I feel like I was getting to a point where people were taking advantage of that. Like, oh, you think I'm just a pushover? Like, nah, this ain't that. So when Chris passed away, like, that really brought it out of me. Like,
Yeah.
I said no.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just it. I don't, like, do explanations anymore.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
I said no, and that's what I said. So I just feel like at that point, that's when I started to learn how to be by myself. Mm-hmm. Like, I love being by myself. Like, I think I love it a little bit too much. Like, I love it. Like, I don't have to worry about anybody. I don't have to answer to anybody. Nobody has to answer to me. I'm not on 10. Like, I can relax.
You're not having so much anxiety.
Yes, because, like, to be, like, not even responsible for somebody else, but, like, you know, you're just concerned.
In a sense, you are
like,
very much
you're
responsible
connected
for someone
to them.
else.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like right now, I'm at a point where I'm very selfish, and it's me. It's all about me. If I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it.
And I'm not.
And I'm not. And I'm not. And people hate that because I say it with a smile. No. No.
I don't want
Like,
to.
and that's it.
Period.
Like,
I feel the same way.
I got to a point where I feel like I was like a yes man. Like, I would always jump up and do. Like, no, I'm not doing that no more. Draining. Oh my gosh.
So draining.
Like, literally.
And I think it's crazy because it's like you don't even realize how draining it is until you drain.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's crazy. Like, now I feel like I'm not there yet, so I definitely like admire you for that, and I look up to you for that because that's so amazing. And not to say that I'm not there yet, but I'm moving out of that energy.
Right.
And now I'm just like, if it don't serve me, I don't want it around me. If I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. You know, and it's okay.
And that's okay.
You know, I still have a little bit of that like oh, I feel bad type of thing.
I still have that too.
Yeah, you
I'm
do?
not gonna lie, I still
Okay.
have that too. Like I feel bad. I feel like I try to show up for everybody still, like, but I don't volunteer myself the way I used to. Like somebody needs something, I used to be quick to be like, oh, I'll do it for you. Like I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like it, I will. Don't get me wrong. Or if you really need it, I'm gonna do it. But I'm not quick to just overextend myself because I need time for me. Like,
that's fair.
I like to have a little free time where I'm like, dang, I got a couple hours to myself. Like, let
For
me do
real.
something for me.
Okay.
Instead of having to do something for somebody else all the time.
Because it's draining.
Yes.
And people don't appreciate it. They really don't. And I'm
The one time you say no, they remember that.
be
Oh,
like,
you remember that, but you don't remember all that other stuff? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Or did we experienced the same connections?
Okay. It was Tamara.
Like, where was you when I
Okay.
said yeah all them times?
Okay. Okay, because was we not in the same room in the same conversation?
Okay.
Like, you was somewhere else when I was right here.
Okay.
And that's different. And you know what? I think that's really cool when you start to set boundaries because you get the weeding bitches out. Like, you're not for me, and that's
You're
okay,
not.
and I'm okay with
And
that.
I'm okay with that. And it's no beef, sis.
It's really not.
I love you.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
always
you.
going to be love. I always
Always.
say that. If I ever loved you, I'm going to love you forever.
Okay?
Just not in my face anymore. And that's
okay.
okay. And that's okay. And I think that that's like the beautiful thing about love is like I'm learning that too. Like I'm getting in that space of where I'm like, I can love you. Like I want the best. I absolutely do want the best for you because it would hurt me to see you down bad.
Exactly.
So I want
no
the best
matter
for
what
you.
transpires.
Exactly. I want the best for you, but not in my life.
Not with me.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
Not with me.
Exactly.
You over there, I'm over here. Like,
And that's okay if we ever meet
and
again.
I see you.
Yeah, I see you when I see you. You never know. God make detours, but I'm not banking on it.
Okay?
It's God's decision.
this
It's
moment,
not mine. Period. At this
You
moment,
ain't here. You ain't here.
I'm very much like I can act like I never knew you. Type
Okay.
Of girl.
Okay. Literally.
I'm very much that. It kind of
Literally.
scared me sometimes because I'm like, ooh, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I will say is like, them tables.
They gon' turn. Them tables.
Them
gon' always
tapes,
turn.
them tapes, babe, they gonna always turn. How you feel about that? Like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. Like for me, I used to be scared to say stuff like that because I used to feel like everybody had their wrongs, and they wrongs come from somewhere. Because I've been a person that has wronged and has been done wrong.
Right.
And I just feel like when I go through an experience, I can just feel for other people, you know? So I feel like I used to be scared to say, like, them tables gonna turn, but they do, though.
They do.
And I'm saying this
or not.
as a person whose table done turned on me.
Okay.
The tables gonna
They
turn.
turn.
They
You know how
turn.
many times I done started over? Like, just in so many different aspects in life.
Yeah.
Like, the table's gonna turn.
They do turn.
Like, unfortunately. Sometimes fortunately, but sometimes unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. And it happens in it, but it's there to rescue you.
You gotta sit
really.
with it.
Yeah.
You gotta sit with it. You gotta sit down at that table. The table turning, but them chairs still there.
Not wrong.
Okay?
Ooh.
Yeah. You gotta sit there.
That was a gem.
Okay.
Them chairs is still there, but the table is turning. That is
table
a
is
gem.
turning.
And that's so true. Oh my God, you gotta sit in it and it'd be so
Girl.
ugly.
It'd be ugly.
It'd be
but
so
the other side
ugly.
be so beautiful. Like,
so beautiful.
It'd be so beautiful.
Because you transform and God just transformed your entire heart off of it. Like,
and now you're looking at something in life from a whole
different
nother
perspective.
Like, it's different now. You
It
see the
is.
bigger picture.
exactly. And the bigger picture is always so much more beautiful. Like,
Okay.
it's like, wow, look how fortunate I am to have my heart expand this much and be able to see this from all angles
And
instead of
look
just the
how-
angle I saw it at first.
Look how beautiful pain can be. Like, everything on the other side of pain is always, like, beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, just people mindsets, like, the most tore up individuals be some of the some of the most beautiful, kind souls. Like, you be like, dang, how you get through all that? Like,
is you good?
are you okay? Like,
You need a hug,
genuinely,
friend.
like,
No, for real. It
just
really
be like, how you do
that?
that?
Cause teach me.
Like, please, like, how you carry it like that?
No, for real. Do you feel like you are able to learn from experiences that other people went through, or you feel like you the type of person like you gotta experience it for yourself?
For the most part, I feel like I gotta learn for myself. Like,
Okay.
just because, like, my experience might be different from somebody else's, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like this person telling me like this how it's gonna turn out, this what's gonna happen to you. I don't believe that, because it's a lot of things that I done did the same exact way as somebody else, but we had two different outcomes. So it's like I can't really, certain things, you know, it's like, okay, I can learn this from you. I'll take that piece from you, you know, thank you for that. But some things you kind of just gotta go through. You can't go around it. You can't go over it. You can't go under it. You gotta go straight through.
You do. That's,
like,
man, you gotta go through it for real.
You gotta go through it.
You gotta sit with it.
You gotta sit with it.
You gotta sit with it, and it's so like I feel like I'm finally getting to a point where sitting with it is like my MO.
Yeah, because
like,
running from it is gonna
not
exhaust you.
Gonna do anything
it's
for
gonna
you.
exhaust you.
And even recently, like with the whole like moving back thing, like me on my way here, I cried the entire time. Because I was like, I just don't want to go back to Texas.
Yeah.
It's so lonely out there.
And that's okay.
It is okay.
You did it though.
I did it.
Like,
I did it for a long ass time too.
You can say I did it. I tried it.
It was fun.
Yeah.
But I need to be around people that I love and like love me back. And it's not even that about me, because I'm very much a people person, but I just love. You know what I'm saying? Like coming home to this beautiful ass house and it's no love there. Something's off about that. I'm about to go.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
I'm about to go with a love it.
Yeah, I'm about to go with a love it, okay?
I'm going with a love it, because baby, life's too short.
Okay.
I'm going where I can get my flowers.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, because here it's a little, it ain't really giving that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I had to sit with that. That's what that plane ride, I cried the entire time. I was like, you're not really all that happy, bruh.
Okay.
And
but at least you going for it. Exactly. You going for it.
I am going for it, but I had to sit with it and be like, you're not really all that happy. And you trying to force it, be in a space where you kind of have to make yourself happy, because it's nobody around to just give you like that, just some energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really be having anything to look forward to, but sit with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment you sit with it and you get honest with yourself, that's when you can create change, so that you can make sure that you do create happiness for yourself, because happiness is created by ourselves.
Okay.
Nobody else can do it for you.
Okay?
Nobody else can do it for you, because you can complain all day that you hate Texas, but you still here.
You still here.
Oh.
It's so crazy, because it's like, at least you're able to admit that. You know how many people out here just fake happy? Like, and social media got a big part in that.
You know what, Chyna? Thank you for that.
Like, they fake happy. I ain't gonna say, I have my days.
I have my days.
And I share that very often. Like, people know when I'm having a day.
Because you tell me too.
Okay.
You be like, girl, I'm not ignoring you. I be like, girl, I'm not even worried about that. Because I already know how it is.
Listen, and I used to be the type of person that used to respond to people so quick, like all the time, like just playing like I'm just this happy person all the time, always happy-go-lucky. Like, no, that's not life. That's not real life.
It's
like,
not.
I have my days where I'm literally this ugly person, and I don't want to deflect
Bleed
that
it.
energy off onto nobody else. So I take those days to just sit with me, like, and just really like sit through it, because sometimes you just gotta feel that way.
You do.
Like, and it's okay to feel that way. I'm learning
is.
that every emotion is okay.
It is.
Every emotion is a good emotion, because you feeling.
Exactly.
At least you got
At least
some
you feeling.
feelings,
Because the girls are not feeling. You know what
feeling.
I'm saying? And
Or they suppressing it. Like, you can't do that.
I used to be that way though.
I used to too. And I still have my ways where I'm still like that. Like,
yeah, but you got to check yourself and be like, hold up.
It's okay to feel.
Exactly, you know? And I think that the most beautiful thing about feeling is that, like, feeling allows for honesty to come in, you know? So it's like, even with me sitting with those feelings about me not being happy in Texas, that's great.
Okay.
That's great.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, great. So now what's next?
What's next?
Exactly. You know?
What's the plan? Let's make a plan real quick.
It is. And, like, look how, bruh, it's just like, it feels so good to feel. Like, I remember a time in my life where I could not feel.
Couldn't feel it.
And it's not even that I couldn't feel, because I don't want to sound like I'm a sociopath or nothing, but
you just didn't want to.
I didn't want to. I was scared of it.
Put it to the back. Like,
exactly, because it's like when you feel, it kind of distorts your current reality, and that's okay. We are human beings. We are not robots.
Okay.
No matter how much this social media shit try to make us feel like we need to be, we're not robots, bruh. We are not robots, and that's okay. I'm just trying to make sure we still on. But yeah, thank you, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Yes.
That was really like a real moment, because you know, when you just was like, you know, a lot of people just like social media has got us feeling like we got to be fake happy, and it's like, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You really don't have to.
Like, be your own person.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I feel like a lot of stuff circle back to losing Chris because like it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Like, so before, you know, I used to play like I was happy all the time, but afterwards, like showing that side of me, like those emotions, like people really like feel that. Like, and when I say like I've had some, like so many people, you know, reach out, but like certain people that I never talked to before, like even you, for example, like certain people say the right things, like they just, you know, they vibe just different. Like, dang, you really just touched my heart when you said all this. Like, I literally felt every word in your message. Like, I love it. Like, and so just being transparent, it's like if I wasn't transparent, if I wasn't, you know, showing that I was going through that and feeling that, who knows if we would talk the way we do? Who knows if, you know, a lot of connections that I have, who knows if I would have even made those connections? So it's like,
so true.
Why not be transparent?
I agree. You know, it's crazy. I just had that revelation last week.
Yes.
I had that revelation last week. I was going through some shit at work, but I was like, people respond differently when you speak about how you feel. When you speak about how you feel, you never know what God can do, bro.
Exactly.
Like, God is...
Because He's going to use you.
All the time.
You got to let Him know.
You got to let Him know. You got to show up as a person. You can't show up as anything else other than a person, though. Okay. Because it's like, if you shutting down, can't nobody help you.
And you can't help nobody.
Exactly.
So it's like, by being transparent, you helping somebody else, but you also getting the help you need.
Exactly. You're a vessel. We all are vessels, you know, regardless of what anybody believes. You pouring
into me and I'm pouring into them.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay.
And they didn't even know. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy, Chyna, like...
Literally.
I literally had the same revelation a week ago. It's so crazy that you even said that. So it feel like a full circle moment. Like, and I just was at home and I was like, wow, when you show up as how you are in that moment, people, you never know what people relate to and will understand.
Literally.
Rather than just keeping yourself like this super strong person. Like, I'm not strong.
Okay. And
I'm
I
not
don't feel strong all the time.
No. I mean, I am. Like, I know how to get through things. I know how to keep moving and get myself through things. And I think the strength really comes from me being able to be vulnerable. And I think that the more you show up for yourself and show up as yourself, the more you can accept other people showing up as themselves.
Okay.
You know?
Literally.
Because I used to be a person that takes things so personally. And
swear.
And to be honest, I'm still coming out of that energy. I'm still coming out of it. I'm like, why the fuck? I ain't talked to so-and-so. Baby,
Girl,
people be going through it.
And it's so crazy because in high school, I read the book, The 4 Agreements. I don't even remember the other 3 agreements, but that one, don't take it personal. Do not take it personal. Like, ever since I read that, like, I don't take anything personal.
You don't
that's how you act. That's how we going?
Yeah.
All right. Bet. That's just how I bet.
Exactly. It's just more so like, it's either we align or we don't.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay either way.
Exactly.
Either way.
Because like that people pleasing shit, like I was in that era for a very long time where I just wanted everybody to like me.
I used to be that way too. I used to be that way too.
I don't cringe at it. For real.
Yeah, because I mean, like now that I'm older, like it makes sense because I don't like people like that no more. And I'm just like, dang, I don't like my old self. Like, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I'm supposed to be better than my old self. So it's like, all right, I learned. Like, at some point, I got out of that. Like, I used to be very friendly, very in people's face. Like, I don't do that no more. Because like I said, like, why would I let everybody just have access to me like that? Like, no. Now, I'm not worth anything.
And on top of that, it's just like, if you aligning with everybody, it's something about you that's just not being true to yourself.
Exactly.
Because it's different people that's going to speak to who we are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's going to be that.
Because you're not going to be for everybody.
You're not going to be for everybody.
And that's
even in this space that I'm getting into, like, with my whole, like, podcast and stuff, I'm not going to align with every bitch. They could be talking about the same shit I'm talking about. We still don't have to align.
We're not the same. We're not the same.
We're not the same.
So either you're gonna be okay with us not being the same, and we kind of still pour into each other. We're different.
Exactly.
But what we gaining from this?
Nothing. So I'm gonna just go ahead and exit.
Okay.
Stage left, baby. This is too much for me. And it just feels good. Like I think that's another thing. Like with me being away for so long, I had to get comfortable with myself. So, like, that was just a process in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so I want to know, because
Okay.
I'm just saying, because I feel like you, to be honest, I feel like you are way more mature than me in that. And like way more mature. Absolutely.
Oh
like,
my
you can tell
God.
that you are very much just like, I mean, you didn't really have no choice, friend.
I really did.
You know,
I
you
really
had to
did.
really go through something hard to really sit with yourself. I never had that before, you know. So
Right.
I'm kind of just life teaching me in a
You
different way.
navigated,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I just admire you, but I want to know, like, did you ever have any moments of like uncomfortability in like you're sitting with yourself, to like that was just really hard to sit with yourself, like that uncomfortableness that's like, I'm not doing this shit today, I'm not sitting with myself today, you know?
Let me see.
Asking for a friend, me.
Like, basically, like, after Chris passed away, that was probably like my ugliest time, like,
Yeah.
ever. That was like just an ugly period of time. Like, I don't even know. I feel like I don't give my homegirls enough credit. Like, they pulled me out of that. Like, literally. Like, it was days where I would just sit in my room and not come out. Like,
Really?
not come out, not talk to nobody. Somebody can knock on my door. I'm not opening it. Like,
Really?
wouldn't go to class. Like, I just was going through it. I would go to class looking any kind of way. That's not me. That ain't even me.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
don't
do
even
that.
sound like nothing I would do for real.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
get
so
you.
it was just like sitting with that. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's what divides different people. Like, some people
Yeah.
sit in it and they stay in it. And it's like, you know, you just kind of gotta, you know, like, there's different stages of grief. So you kind of, if you get stuck at a certain stage, that's on you.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I tried like therapy and stuff, but it didn't really
Do it.
for me at the time. I really had to like really sit
Go
with
through
myself and just, you know, hold myself accountable. Like,
Yeah.
my person ain't here no more. Let me tighten up. Like, I can
Yeah.
hear him in my ear. Like, what is you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. That period of time like was just super ugly and just a time I'll never forget. Like,
Yeah.
ever.
Of course, it shaped you for real.
Literally.
You can tell, like, you just are very, I don't even have the verbiage for it, but you just have like this energy. It's an energy. It's not like I gotta tell you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, don't play with me,
Okay.
because I just don't have the energy to play.
Okay.
You know? So it's like, I love that. That's I really want to be there. Like, I feel like I've been very drawn to people that have that type of energy,
Right.
because that's where I want to be. So I just kind of want to like surround myself with that, but I also just feel like it's gonna come with time. You know, I gotta allow it to come naturally. But I think I'm always gonna be childish though. So.
Listen, I play too much.
For real.
And I'm just like, my kids and my husband, they gotta be funnier than me.
Okay.
I want to laugh too.
I am so childish. Like, I be looking at myself sometimes like, girl, pull it together.
I want to laugh too.
No, for real, you know.
So,
And ooh, okay. So let's talk about like our friendships now.
okay.
How do you feel like your morals and values in romantic partners align with like your friendships? Like, do you look for like the same morals and values in your friends than is your men's? Like, what's Tia, Tamara?
Well, I'm still learning on the dating side. So it's like, with my friends, I know what type of friends I want. Like, and that's just period. Like, I feel like I have different friends from different walks of life. Like, I'm the type of person that can adjust to my surroundings. So I have friends that are just, I don't belong to a friend group. Let's just say that. Like,
Okay.
I have my friends and I'm their friend. They're my friend. Like, we're friends on our own time. Like,
Yeah.
and like you said, like, people really be going through stuff. So it's like, I'm not the type of friend, if I don't hear from my friend for 2 weeks, I don't mind. Because it's like, okay, they're going to reach out, or I'll reach out. You know, if I'm thinking about them one day, I'll text them like, hey, I was just thinking about you. I'm just making sure you're okay.
I love that.
Other people get stuck in the notion like, oh, I ain't heard from you, you being fake. That's childish. We not in high school.
I would get stuck like that. I don't get stuck like real bad, but I also think that you know what, I need to start acknowledging this. The fact that I was so alone for such a long time, it kind of just feel different when people pull back from me, because it's like I'm already alone, you know. And I think I don't really like give myself enough leeway for that. I don't really take into consideration how lonely I was, because I was just so afraid of actually being and dwelling in it and staying there that I didn't really acknowledge it. And I feel like now that I'm acknowledging it, I'm seeing it, you know. Definitely though, but I definitely admire you for being like, you know, people just go through things.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
that's why it's like, it's nothing to be like, I was just thinking about you.
Yeah.
That goes a long way.
It
Like,
does.
when I get texts like that, like,
Me too.
I was just thinking about you. I be like, dang,
Damn.
like, oh, you thought about me?
Yeah, I
Like,
feel the same way.
you know, it's just like, I feel like most, like, all of my friendships are very natural.
Yeah,
I feel like all my friends my soulmates.
I feel the
and
same way.
That's just it. Like,
I'm the same way.
people can say I got a lot of friends. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause
care either.
I say it all the time. Every single friend that I have, if I call them right now, I can count on them.
Yeah.
And they can do the same.
Girl, I need to cry. I'm finna come over.
Okay. Literally.
That's literally like my
Literally.
mood.
Like, I can share anything with my inner circle. I can share anything with
Me
them.
too.
No judgment.
I agree.
Like,
And I'm also like the same way with them. Like, if they feeling away, if like they
Okay.
feeling heartbroken, come over, I'll cook.
okay.
It
And
may
then,
not be that girl, but I'm gonna cook, you know, and just like make you feel comfortable.
yeah.
Like, come over.
And
you
I
know?
don't like weird friendships where it's like, we can't talk. Like, if you're not liking something, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I might not know that you don't like that. So it's like, how would I know if you don't say nothing?
How would I know?
And I'm the same way. Like, if
Yeah.
I don't like something, I'm going to say something.
I'm the same way too. Yeah, but like I'm saying, like life just taking me at like a slower pace, so I'm not really there yet. I'm still learning.
And that's fine.
It is fine. I'm cool with it though.
Yeah.
I love it. I love learning. Like I'm always
Yes.
waking up like just excited to learn life.
We learn something new about
Every
ourselves
day.
every day.
Now that I'm like realizing how lonely I was, I'm realizing like I wanted so much energy out of my friends, and it's only so much they can do. They're here. I'm there. You know?
Right.
And now, like, now that I'm coming back home, I feel like I'm gonna be just so much more calm.
Yes.
You know, because it's like we gonna meet up when we meet
Yes.
up. Everybody got their own lives during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And if the weekend come and we want to hang out, we're gonna do that. If we don't, we're not going to.
Exactly.
But it's just like the fact that my friends are here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Chai, what's up? You
What's
want to
up?
go out for tea?
Look, where you at?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like
Literally.
it's that type of vibe. Like, just being so that shit. It's not normal to be alone like
Yeah.
that. It's really not normal. And I just can't wait to spread that message. Like, this shit is not normal, bro.
Okay.
You need that time alone, but don't over fucking do it. bitch.
Okay, because I still love my like outings with my friends, and it's like since I have friends from like different walks of life, like they all kind of separated. So it's like I always got something to do. Like if I really want to,
exactly.
Like if I want to, if I don't feel like it, cool. But if I want to go somewhere, I know
The
I can pick
girls
up the
know.
phone. Hey, you want to do this? Like I love that.
I agree. I think that's so cool. Like I don't belong to like a friend group, but I belong to different friend groups.
Yeah.
So it's like it's so cool.
Yeah.
And I think it's so beautiful because they all mesh.
Exactly.
Everybody can stand to be around each other. I'll be like,
Mm-hmm.
that's a blessing.
Girl.
The girls don't be mixing.
Girl.
The girls be going to Miami and coming back now friends.
Okay,
Like,
listen.
the girls be going to Miami with $200.
Listen,
Like, no.
listen,
And I'm not even trying to be messy, y'all. I'm just talking
No,
because
like,
I got
but
my life.
that's real though.
Yeah, it is.
But nah, I feel it because that's how I feel about my friends. Like all my friends can get along. They not friends. But
Exactly, they're not friends, but they can get along. They can
We can all
coexist.
have a good time.
Exactly.
Like a great time.
Exactly.
A time is gonna be had every time.
Every time, and I'm gonna eat it up.
Okay.
Every time comes
And
back.
I love it. I just have to step back and look.
Look,
I'm just like, oh, look at my friends. Like
yes.
this is a room full of people that love me. Like.
How do you feel like you're becoming a better person, like through your friendships?
I feel like I'm becoming a better person through them because, like I said, like my friends, it's an open door kind of thing. Like if you feel some type of way about something, come tell me, come talk to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like you're not the only person that say like I'm very mature for my age. Like when I tell people my age, they be like, "Dang, for real?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah." So it's like
It's a thing.
all my friends like are able to come to me for advice, even my friends that are older than me. And it's like, dang, like I'm giving you advice, but I'm younger than you. But it's like life will do that to you. Like, but it's like all my friends pour into me in different ways. So it's like I love that I can just be that for them. Like, oh, you come to me for advice? You want my opinion? Like me?
Right.
Like why you want mine? But it's like, dang, like. Clearly, like you value my opinion.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of that warms my heart.
It does.
I'm just like, my
Oh
friends,
my gosh, that's so cool.
Yes.
You see how much like God has just like blessed you, like in the midst of all of the things that you've been through, you know? It's like wow, God, you still love her enough to
you still just showing up and showing out
and going above and beyond.
Literally.
All that you ask. That's crazy, right?
Crazy. Insane.
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 Insane. I feel like for me, like how I'm growing through my friends is like, I feel like I learned a lot through us talking, actually. I feel like when I was, I'm probably going to apologize to them after we film this. When I was in Texas, I just expected so much of their energy because I felt so lonely, but it's not their fault.
Right.
They're not there. They didn't choose to go to Texas, you know? But now I'm realizing, like, and I feel like I question them a lot, too. Mm-hmm. But what I'm realizing is that my friends love me.
Okay.
They love me.
Through it all.
Every time I come home, like, they make time for me.
Okay.
They even make time. Like, few of them have even come to Texas, like, to visit. Like, that's a big, you know what I mean? And like, because we all got our own lives, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a blessing, you know? And I feel like now that I'm, like, coming back, I can pour into them, you know? And I can be there for them just as much as they can be there for me. And it can actually be, like, a real dynamic now that I'm back home, you know? But I feel bad that I was just I was so needy, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what's so crazy? I love that about, you know, connections, period. Because connections not going to always be 50-50.
That's so true.
Like, it's been times where I was at 0.
Yeah.
But my friends love me so much, they ready to get at 100%.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, dang, like, you really follow me.
Yeah.
Like,
right? Isn't that
like,
crazy?
But it's just like, they know you would do the same.
Yeah, they do.
So that's why I'm pretty sure they never even looked at you like, oh, she needy. Like,
they
dang,
don't.
Like,
They
like,
don't, though,
because they know, like, we're
they
not
love
the type of people that ask people for anything.
Yeah,
so
true.
It's like, she
true.
need me right now. Like, and I'm gonna be there for her.
So right. Because they do look at me like that. Like, they just be like to me, like, low-key, I just have, like, a very, like, baby-like energy, you know? So, and they are okay with that. They're like, this bitch is just, she's a baby.
Yeah.
And, like, they are really, they never judge me. I think that is so cool. Because I feel like that shit is really, it can really be annoying to the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? But people that love you.
Learn who your people are.
Exactly.
Because it's like, how I'm annoying you. Like, this me.
Yeah.
So if I'm annoying you, then you don't,
baby.
Yeah, you don't need to be around me.
And it's just not Tia, Tamara, and that's okay. And I think that's so. You really opened my eyes today, friend. You know what? I always say, leave room for God to surprise you.
Okay.
And I am thoroughly surprised, and I'm pleasantly surprised, and I just want to say thank you for joining this episode, girl. On assignment for alignment. Check my girl out. Tell me what your social media is, girl.
All social media is at Chyna Simone. Chyna with a Y, SAMONE.
Okay. And I'm Ayo Naima, and this is On Assignment for Alignment. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also download if you're on the podcast side of this.
Okay.
And I hope that y'all really enjoyed this episode. I'm pretty sure I was all over the place, but to be honest, this is my show.
Whole bunch of that girl.
Okay, and that's that girl too.
It's what your show.
Period.
It's yours.
That's period.
Okay.
But thank you so much for coming on and just sharing so much. I'm really grateful for this experience. Y'all, we talked about this like last year, and then like finally came to fruition.
Literally, we talked on the phone for like 3 hours.
We did. And it didn't even feel like 3 hours because it was just like vibes.
Like,
it was just straight vibes. And it's so crazy. You know, we called each other and we was like, Chyna was like, girl, I'm glad you looking a mess too, cause
because I look a mess right now. I don't even come out like that.
You know, like
nobody sees that.
It was so crazy. She called me. She said, "Girl, I'm glad you looking a mess too." Yes. I said, "Yeah," because I'm in my house.
Okay,
I'm in my house.
I'm at home. I'm comfortable.
Period.
Favorite place.
Ain't nobody here with me. I'm good to go.
I can look ugly in peace.
We love to see it, okay? But thank y'all so much for tuning in. On Assignment for Alignment on Instagram. I'm about to make a new Instagram for my actual personal page. So I'm going to put that on the screen too later. Okay. It was a ball. A time was had, baby.
Time was had.
Okay. This is such a great day. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I love you so much more. Okay, y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Peace. Period. I'm put this in the bloopers.
Okay.
Because we over here geeking.
No, for real.
Oh, we look good.
Right?
We
Cheers.
look real good.
Cheers.